Good. Oh, Baker. Wow. How we doing? I am decked out in Bucks gear. I'm honestly like, I'm just kind of in disbelief. I can't tell you that it's the most excited I've been as a Bucks fan because my stance since the season started was let's tank. but here we are. Here we are. I guess that's not happening. I guess we got our guy. I guess we got our fucking guy. Are there any other Bucks fans? I mean, I know it's early. I don't want to get too serious and start talking. Hold on. What the fuck was this? Help us improve. Why did you visit our scoreboards today? Get out of here. Covers. What Covers has a fucking surveys on their page now. Good morning. First of all, ready to pony up and pay Baker 150 mil. Man, that's the question that needs answered, doesn't it? I don't know. But how do you not? How do you not? Right? What's up, Papa Bane? Lieutenant Goose, he's such a dog. I know, and I'm a fucking sucker for dog. So I don't know. I mean, I've really never been anti-Baker. I did lose a $200 bet on him to be a top 10 draft pick, and this motherfucker went 1 overall. Like, I was never that high on him. I had Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl when they played Georgia. I don't know if anybody remembers that game. Loved that game. Hated that result because I didn't cover and I lost my bet. I guess Baker, I guess he's worthy. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I guess you have to pay him. But I have to tell you, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. But at the end of the day, I keep telling myself this. It's really hard to find good quarterback play. It's hard to find good quarterback play. So at the end of the day, if Baker can be, do you think is Baker a top 16 quarterback? Probably, right? Or is he like right there? Eagles are just so horrible, but Baker looked like Jesus. Yeah, the Eagles are terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. I could go on and on about how bad they are. Love Baker. I like Baker. I love the dog in Baker. I'm not totally sold on him being that talented. Baker is not it, bro. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna be that Bucks fan. I'm not. That's gonna wake up today and be like, fuck yeah, Baker, this, the future's bright. You gotta pump the brakes because the Eagles defense and the Eagles in general are all-time bad. We'll learn a lot next week. Yeah, we will. I think Twitch missed my chat because I was here too soon. I've had it happen before. Oh, no. Okay. Baker playing freely looks like what the Browns wanted. Yeah, well said. Well said. Baker with the reins off is a scary Baker for everybody. DJ, you could have put up 35 on my team. Fair enough. Anyway, Minnesota Gophers basketball covering ATS is over. Got it. Billy, what's up? Good morning. Jordan Love is by far the best QB left in the NFC. I mean, hey, it looks good. Looks good. I can't knock that. I absolutely cannot knock that. So we're rooting for Baker or the Lions. Sorry, I'm late here. Oh, I'm all in. I'm all in. I don't have a choice. If I bet the Lions, I know this sounds like a shitty thing to say as a fan, but you have to remember my expectations are on the floor. If I bet the Lions, I mean, it would be kind of annoying if the Bucks knocked them off and then just got their ass kicked to the Niners. But I don't have any investment on the Lions. I'm all in. If Baker puts up 24 points next week in Detroit, they have a chance. Yeah. Good morning, Graylish. I agree. Never know what you're going to get, but he's a true leader. That's for sure. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. At the end of the day, like all your abilities, talent-wise, I do think for a lot of people are kind of limited. Like some people are just more athletically gifted and talented than others. And yes, you can work on it and improve. I get all that. So you don't want somebody who's a lazy piece of shit and is actually going to put in the time to master their craft. But at the end of the day, all I can really do as a sports fan is just want a guy who is a good teammate, is a good dude, and is a good leader as a quarterback. I mean, Baker's checked all those boxes, has he not? I think he has. Honestly, I think the Lions can win all this year. Yeah, I kind of do too. What? You either got it or you don't as QB. Hey, he was dropping times last night. Yeah. Yes. I don't want to take anything away from Baker. Baker was amazing. Baker was fucking amazing last night. He was dropping dimes. There were so many drops. Cade Otton had like 3 drops in the first half. Had some good plays too. Cade did. Man, the Bucks offense looked amazing. And I know a lot of it has to do with how bad the Eagles defense is. I know. Trust me, I get it. But wow. I mean, the play calling was perfect. The play designs were incredible. And also at the same time, they looked so much better because when you watch the Eagles get the ball and play offense, you see how bad it could really be. I mean, they are just the most bland, non-creative play designs I've ever seen in my life. Ever. RIP Griggs Parlay. Oh my God, dude. Whoever wants it more. Yeah. So, I mean, you'd watch the Eagles and they would just run like 3 curl routes. It's like 3rd and 8. And to get 8 yards, they run 3 guys. The receivers just run straight and turn around. No crossing, nothing. No confusion, nothing. Or wide receiver screen. That is all the Eagles did on offense. It was terrible. Did you guys watch? I tweeted this. I retweeted, I should say. Did you watch Brian Baldinger? It was incredible. It's incredible. What's up, 11 people watching on Twitter? I'm gonna show you right now. Feel bad for Jason Kelsey. What a stud. I don't feel bad. He got a Super Bowl. That one is going to be a difficult game to peg, in my opinion. How much yesterday was just the Eagles? Yeah. Lions D's absolute Swiss cheese, and they look like they were ready to crack under. Yep, fair enough. Prove the stands. Steichen was the backbone. Absolutely. Well said. Baldy knows ball. Yeah, he does. Running every play out of the gun generates no run game. It's so bad. Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I'm really, I'm really starting to come around with too. Fucking Rachaad White. He is running hard. He's looking like a fucking complete football player. That was my take. Dog. I mean, if Rachaad White was a stock, I'm buying all of it. I really am. If I can take him some way, shape, or form next year, we'll see what the Bucks do with their offensive line. I don't mind if they don't even make any moves. Bring everybody back. I mean, they'll improve. They'll improve. And they're a terrible run offense, but I think that they'll get better. So let me show you this, though. This is cool. You could tell instantly. Honestly, the old NFL is coming back around. The gun, every play stuff doesn't work. Look at Jordan Love play action. Yeah. Yep, good point. You could tell instantly that was going to be a Bucks play. Eagles showed zero heart. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, he is good. I know he got hurt yesterday. I was like, ooh, I was texting my buddy. I was like, we're going to need Diaby. Yeah, well said. I think the Bucks just drove right down the field. And you know what's so funny? I mean, when you watch the Eagles get the ball, they are dying. They are fighting for their life to just not go backwards on first down. They are fighting for their life to get a yard or two. Meanwhile, when the Bucks get the ball on first down, every play with ease, they got 5 to 6 yards. Every play. I don't know. I don't remember one time. I'm sure it happened, but I don't remember one time the Bucks got the ball on first down and didn't gain at least 4 yards. Meanwhile, the Eagles were like, they'd be in 2nd and 12, 2nd and 14. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy. I remember there was a day Fat Girl said the Eagles were not frauds. Hey, I'll take blame for that. You can put me on that. I thought the Eagles, when they were fucking 10-0 or 10-1, whatever it was, I just thought they were a team that's like, yeah, they're not perfect. They'll figure it out. They lost their identity. They lost their coordinators. They'll figure it out over time. And they're winning games. A lot of teams just win games ugly. Remember Al Davis, the famous saying, just win, baby? I thought they were that team, but man, they started to look really bad. And I think I noticed it when they were playing you saw it in the Niners, but then you saw the Niners were doing this thing. You know, they go east to west a lot. And that's when I noticed the scheme was so bad. The scheme, when they play the Niners and then they play the Cowboys the next week, there is just no pressure for the Eagles defense. None. They don't press. They can't cover man-to-man. Everybody's open. Everybody. Did the Bucks look good? Yeah, that's the question that you have to take away from last night. I mean, look, I'm not gonna get crazy. I'm willing to acknowledge how bad the Eagles are. They are like the second worst team in the league. I don't know what would happen if the Eagles played the Panthers. Also, Jalen Hurts is he just really plays. Let me know if that's too loud, by the way. I'm trying not to hunch over as much. Got my massage yesterday. It feels pretty good. Furl, man, you the goat. What happened? Is Furl keep fucking subbing? Furl with a sub bang. What up? First time chatter. I stuck a piece of gum on my buttocks. Shoku 27237. Haha. That is very funny. New follow. Maybe you're just going to be a rascal in here. We'll find out real soon. We going in Detroit and ripping golf apart. Yeah, I don't know, but that defense is playing really well. But the Lions offense is going to be a different beast, a fucking different beast than the Eagles. Check this out. I'm going to show you. Share real quick. Good morning, everybody. I see we got some heads in here now. Let's go over here. DJ and Jalen was definitely banged up, and the coaches are terrible. Just look at the Super Bowl last year. I would give him a pass this year. Yeah, he's banged up, but I mean, I know he's been hurt really all year, kind of, but I was really all Steichen, in my opinion. If you aren't fading the Cowboys in the playoffs tonight, you hate money. Yep. Baker versus Goff to go to the championship was on my bingo card. Me neither. We're going to talk about it. This is incredible.
Sometimes you just go, what are they? What's the huddle call? Like, what is this right here? When Julio just runs into Goddard, like that's not good. Okay, like that looks.
What the fuck is that? Did you guys watch this yet?
Playoffs. Then you get this. It's an RPO because everything's an RPO in this offense. But
this is unbelievable.
Throw and nobody got the play. Like, this is insane. Like, how in the world? Like, it's got to be a play, but Jalen's ready to throw.
What is this?
So I don't know what that is. Okay, now you get 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 is a 16-9 game. It's anybody's game. Gainwell goes out in motion, like a weak side overload.
Look at these play designs. This is crazy.
All right, all they're trying to do is speed up the process. But there's like all you're going to do is just throw to the safety valve.
Everybody just stops. They run out and turn around. That's all the Eagles do. This is unbelievable.
This is honestly the worst. Any quarterback, not just Jalen, any quarterback. This, like, Lane can't be in better shape than he is. He's got the defense man's feet stopped. Malata's got his guy turned around.
Can't believe he panicked right here.
Pushing the pocket. Elijah can't. But you can't be reading the rush. You read the rush that plays over.
You can blame Jalen here,
From the left
Penny.
sideline. And this is what he had to look at. I mean, it just looks terrible. But it's 3rd and 6. It's not.
But look at these plays.
Situation.
What are these guys doing?
Nobody's on the man side is winning. Nobody's beating man coverage.
What are these plays? There's nothing, no confusion, no slants, no crossing routes, nothing. But Jalen's got to run there. He's got to step up in the pocket, not run backwards.
That's just horrible.
I mean, dude, you cannot take a safety from the 11-yard line. 4 verticals every play. It is fuck DGen this week. That's right. It's fuck Special K. Yeah, let's talk about that. That's probably enough for the recap. I mean, Eagles are really bad, but I'm really I'm so impressed by the Bucs, man. I really am. How bad Baker looked and this offense looked against the Panthers, and then they just put together a fucking beautiful game script yesterday. Beautiful. Everything looked good. The timing of the run plays were good. The play action was great. Everything was good. I mean, they could have had another 100 yards of offense if it wasn't for the drops. Screenshot of the 4th down play. They have no scheme whatsoever. It's just like playground football. Yeah, it's really bad. A common issue I've seen with all the teams that lost is they all rely on one single receiver to put up monster numbers. Yeah. Congrats to your Bucs, though. Well earned and deserved. Thank God the Flyers play well. Yeah, I mean, thanks. Look, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that fan. I know it's really annoying. Like, I legitimately wanted them to lose games this year. Hand up. Trust the process. I had no faith. None. In Bowles, in the offensive line, in Baker, none. Here we are, winning a fucking playoff game. Pretty cool. So I'm all in this week, though. The Lions can get fucked. I'm all in this week. No, here is let's see what Chaco said. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Chaco, I'm seeing that right now. Wow. No, they never go to the middle of the field. They never go to the fucking middle of the field. That's the thing. Wow. That's fucking crazy. All right. So with that said, let's talk look-ahead lines. How do you guys feel about that? Some look-aheads? Every team who wore white this weekend lost. So that's neat. Schoolyard bullshit would have worked better. Yeah, for real. For real. We call that a fact. All right. Good morning, Brad. What does that say? Brad Springston with a sub bang. Nice 3-monther. Appreciate you. A little baby hype train today. Hype train level 1. Let's get into it, though. Let's talk NFL look-aheads on the divisional round. When do my Bucs play? Sunday at 3:00. All right, I got to make sure I'm available. By the way, I didn't drink last night. Is that 7 days? No, it's 6 days. Today would be 7 because I didn't even drink Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got hooked. I had 1 Modelo. Monday, day 6, dry January. Day 6. Does that 1 Modelo count? That doesn't really count. I don't think. It makes no sense to not go over the middle. The defenseless receiver. Yeah, it's cool. What's up, Suck It? How you doing? All right, let's get going. I don't have any music or anything today. I'm sorry if the vibes are a little low, but we're gonna ease into this board today. We're gonna have a nice mellow. I have a hard stop at 12:30. Actually, 12:30. I probably have to leave. No, 12:30 is fine. But let's get going. Stay on top of me. I have not peeked at the board. I'm in very corp today. Listen, just so you guys know, full transparency, I have 3 deals pending. They have been pending since before Christmas. As I was leaving New York, I had everything looking good. And I mean, when you work a real estate job and you have 100% commission, like 3 deals can make or break you. And this could make like my quarter. You know what I mean? Maybe even more, maybe a third of my year salary wise. Everything was looking good. I was feeling great. We're in good shape. All of them start falling apart. Literally all of them. This is probably the most stressed I've been in a while work-wise, because it's one thing to have 1 deal fall through, 2 deals fall through, 3 deals fall through. Almost fall through. I'm trying to sell. Actually, no, they fell through, but we're repatching basically. It's like I don't know how to compare it to anything, but anyways, it is a motherfucker. So I haven't been able to look at the board beforehand, and I apologize if I seem a little tapped out here and there. But what I'm getting at is handle the market. Oh, dude, it's a motherfucker. What I'm getting at is this. Got some good news. Knock on wood. Got some good news. Things are looking good. If I get these wrapped up, I'm going to be one happy motherfucker. Probably do a giveaway for fun, like whenever we gave away those hats for free and just paid for shipping. Probably do some fun shit like that. I'm going to be feeling good. Need it. I'm not asking for T's and P's, by the way. But what I'm saying is can get way more dialed. I'll be more active in the Discord. all that good shit. By the way, I canceled the lean sheet for the Dub Club. And I messaged everybody. I said, listen, I don't know how to cancel this fucking thing, so you should cancel your subscription. A bunch of people did. So one guy messaged me and was like, hey, man, I can't figure out how to cancel. So I did email and I said, hey, I can't do the lean sheet anymore. I got too much shit going on. Greg's got a fucking baby now. He can't even help me. And Steak is obviously running 6 businesses. So if I appear a little bit tapped out, bear with me. But I think there's light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be good to go. And then going into next week, we can ramp up the energy and the what do you want to call it? Lab work or whatever, you know what I mean? So anyways, just wanted to get that out there. Not trying to get too personal. I try to keep that shit what do they say? Check your baggage at the door. Hearing you need winners, D Geno. I can always who doesn't need winners? It's always the yes, they can all still happen. They can all still happen. It's not that much of a disaster. But I was looking at flights. I was almost gonna have to fly back up to New York 2 weekends ago. There was a fucking nor'easter. I couldn't get up there. Had a buddy fill in for me. Had some good news. Then if I had to fly up next week or this past weekend, didn't have to. Everything should be good. Anyways, you need us to head into the city and break. No, I don't need any knee breakers. I got plenty of them on my payroll already. I'm just kidding. Please tell me you had eggs. I had fucking eggs, baby. I had 3 scrambled, and I even ate them before I came on camera to appease the viewers who don't like me eating. All right, enough said. Let's get into it. 11:20. We got enough people in here. I see we got 100 heads in this bitch. Thanks for hanging out. We got a hype train level. What does that say? Level 1. I still don't really know what that means. I'm going to figure it out, though. I keep saying that. Anyways, let's rock and roll. And, rock and roll counter. What's old and rhymes with temperate? I don't know. What's old and rhymes with temperate? Degenerate? Is that? Dang it. Oh, god damn it. You got me. Good job. What does it say? Dang, I come for the eating on stream. All right, well, maybe we'll fucking figure it out. I got to figure out something for lunch today. I was thinking of Wawa hoagie. ASMR breakfast. All right. You did get me. That was pretty good. Temperate? Degenerate? I mean, that's kind of a stretch. Ravens, Houston. Did this line open 9? I thought I heard it was 9.5. Is there money coming in on Houston? Total is 44.5. Man, let me go to covers. Let's see if covers is up. I just like looking at it this way. I don't know what to think about this because I only have one thought. Do you want to know my thought? Do you want to know my fucking thought? I just think I can't fade CJ Stroud, man. Save me a unit. I like the Browns. I was going to bet the Browns, and I just told myself, I don't want to fucking fade CJ Stroud. Had the under. My first half plays are terrible. First half under in the Browns-Texans game. I had the Steelers first half. Terrible. My logic on these are terrible. Not coming through, not working. Dude, so unlocked. What are we talking about? Bang, Chewy, open 9.5, over 9. It's nuts. Wow. Texans are so back, man. They're so fucking cool. The Texans are awesome. Cool for. I like seeing the Texans be cool for, and it has nothing to do with like the city or the uniforms or anything. I like those guys on that team, man. They're easy to root for. Mike McDonald and the Harbaughs own Stroud. Oh, do they? Does anyone trust Lamar in the playoffs? It's gonna be the Cowboys all over again. Fair enough. Your reason, Matt Steelers made me slam the Bills. Good. Happy to hear that. W's. Team total has an 11-point difference in the Ravens Texans. Ravens, Texans? Interesting. Well, I don't know. I think the Ravens could start slow and pull out the win. Yeah. Browns are overrated, though. Everyone with defense dismissive. Should have their defense. Yeah, their defense was terrible on the road. Honestly, just wish they weren't located in Houston. Yeah, that's true. I know nobody really likes Houston. I've never been. I met one guy who picked up his life. I think he was an architect or something. Picked up his life, had everything set for him, moved to New York to date this girl, one of my friends, girl I worked with, who I like very much. And I was like, this is a terrible idea. Like I told her, I was like, you should not let this guy. I mean, he loved Texas. Loved Texas. Like at a bar in Brooklyn, he would go to the jukebox and he'd play "Proud to Be an American." He would stand up on the fucking bar and start dancing. I mean, I'm not against that shit. Don't get me wrong. But I just thought it was very funny. And sure enough, they broke up. But the guy, all he told me is he loved Houston. Loved it. There's a big rodeo there, I think. Big rodeo. It's all he would fucking talk about. I'll have to go sometime. It's actually a dump. Yeah, I don't know. Eagles are not pissed. That's what I learned. Or rat pissed. Yeah. We're not going to talk about the Eagles anymore, though. Kind of lean Texans first half. Man, I just played a 6.5, though. I just played a 6.5 with the Steelers. That shit did not work out. We haven't seen a team have to come back end win. I think Texans come out hot and Ravens inch your win in the second half. Do you remember the Jets-Texans on the Jets own CJ outdoors? Everyone's terrified of fading him. Yes. Ravens could be slow. I only didn't fade him that time because I was wrong against him in Cincinnati. I didn't want to do it again, but that was a great time to do it. You know, my problem is these teams have already played each other. Kind of like the Browns and the Texans. I think it's really hard to beat the same team twice, you know, but I will say this, though. I'm not going to use that reasoning as to tell you to stay off the Ravens because I was like week fucking 1, you know. But I always say it's hard to beat the same team twice. I tend to be that type of person that thinks the opposite outcome will happen whenever teams meet again. Browns, Texans, the only thing that was different is the Texans beat their ass, but the game's still sort over. I played the total. I was wrong there. But I mean, look, my early thoughts on this game, I can't fade CJ Stroud. I just can't. It's going to be outdoors. The Ravens defense is fucking nasty. I mean, it would be Ravens or nothing for me. It would be Ravens or nothing. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm just an idiot. You don't have to value my opinion too much. Wow, I'm getting fat too. Oh boy. I got to get out of Florida and get out of my mom's house. I keep eating too many meatball subs. I did have a grandma meatball sub yesterday. It was delicious. What's up, Stonaldo, new follower? What's the weather looking like? I don't know, actually. Oh yeah, they're so good. That defense is nasty. It's a big reason I played the Ravens on the money line when they went against the Niners. I looked at the Niners schedule. I was like, man, they haven't played a really good defense in a long time. So that was great. Purdy looked like shit. I mean, you got to wonder too. I mean, how do teams fare off the bye week? You know, that's another thing we want to think about. Ray Lewis is a legend of the game. That Ravens D is going to be juiced. Whoever the TD for the Ravens is this weekend is going to have a day. Yep, just fade Trent. Poor Trent, man. Yeah, and also, I mean, if somebody was commented, General Mitch Moss. I like Mitch Moss; he's a nice guy. But it was like Trent's bad for the gambling community because you know people are naive and tail him and lose money. Listen, I get that take. I really do. Like, I think maybe like the irresponsible, the nuking, and you know the unit size and stuff could maybe influence people to bet a lot more. Do you know what Darwinism is? Does anybody know what Darwinism is? It's a fucked up concept, but it actually kind of makes sense. If you are tailing Trent's plays, do I even need to say what I'm thinking? I mean, do we all kind of agree? If you are choosing to tail Trent's plays, you might be, as Jeff Foxworthy would say, a moron. You just might. So no, I don't have any sympathy for anybody who is tailing Trent. The guy who has the word fade God in his bio. Trent is an entertainer, in my opinion, and I think he's great. I fucking love Trent. And if you are dumb enough, I don't even care if you're 18 years old. I don't care if you're 8 years old. You should know this motherfucker is not taking himself seriously, and he is entertainment. So no, I don't have any sympathy, and I am pro Trent. I am pro Trent. Yeah, he's an entertainer. It's crazy. I mean, like that's the thing. Like sometimes people take like what comedians say so seriously and matter of fact. It's like, bro, it's comedy. That's the thing. People can't differentiate entertainment and comedy and fun with anything. That's on you. Have a little bit of fucking accountability in your actions and your decisions. Dumbasses. Anybody who bitches, who tails Trent and bitches about losing might be a moron, as Jeff Foxworthy would say. Okay. Waking up to tell Trent has to be the funniest gambler in the community. Yeah, he is. He's absolutely the funniest gambler. Yes, they are rad shit. We talked about that at great length for the first 10 minutes of the stream. They're all world bad, and I think they are probably, I don't even know if they're second worst team in the NFL. They might be right there with I don't know what the outcome is if they play the Panthers. I truly don't. 10-7? Who knows? Trent's hilarious. Yeah, maybe behind the scenes he also fades himself with the bigger bets. I come to Trent for the last. They come to W's. I hope that though, you know, I don't declare myself a sharp by any means. I think I have some pretty good reads, but I have a lot of bad ones. I just want to make that clear. I think of myself as my identity would be just like a guy you want to hang out, have a beer with, and shoot the shit and talk about sports. I am not necessarily here to, I thought about maybe taking that approach and that route with trying to like, you know, help people with betting and stuff. But honestly, at the end of the day, like there's too many people who know more than me and there's too many fucking assholes. And there's just too much, I don't know, like pressure on that. was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to be a guy who likes to hang out, talk about sports, and hopefully everybody can fucking come in here, whether we meet in person or it's virtual. Like, we just have a good time. We can have difference of opinions, blah, blah, blah. That's why I just don't understand this motherfucker chirping me about caring and being a meme capper. I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to fucking do? Anyways, we don't spend too much time on it. Let's get back to the board. I like the Ravens. You need a kid to coach. Feel like you'd be good at that. Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? I fucking hate kids, but I think I'd be a great dad. It's such a weird thing. It doesn't really compute. I fucking hate kids. My friends, they have babies. They send me a picture of their babies. I'm like, is the kid healthy? Great. I'm not kidding. They'll like people mail you pictures of their babies. You think I'm putting this on my fridge? I told my friend, I'm like, don't mail me a picture of your baby. I'm just gonna throw it in the trash. And he did. Yeah, good job on the ice last night. I was the same way. You have one. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure it's amazing. I really am. I'm sure it's amazing. I probably will have some in a few years. If time didn't run out, I probably will. I think long term, like if I died tomorrow, I wouldn't regret not having kids. But I mean, long term, if I fast forward and I'm 60 without kids, I would probably regret it. That's how I feel. Yeah, but people like, do you want to hold the baby? No. Are you sure? No. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Why would I want to fucking hold your baby? I don't get it. When you going back to Mohegan, I don't know. I'm back in New York in March, so something like that. Oh yeah, dude, I'm 51. I don't regret it at all. Not having kids, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Trust me, the kidless route in life, I have no qualms with that. None. Yeah, they are fucking pains in the asses, rotten ass kids. And now today's fucking kids. Oh my god, they just seem all like, not everybody's. I know not everybody's, but like, I have a younger brother and he had 3 friends over the other day, and one kid's all mopey, fucking antisocial, no personality, getting shitty grades, addicted to his iPad, and I'm just like, ugh. Anyways, iPad kids. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you right now, my fucking rule, if we're going out, my kid's gonna learn how to be fucking social. You get the iPad later, but you sit down, you can look at a menu, you can decide what you want to eat, you can have a little conversation, and then you can have your iPad. But people nowadays, even some people in my family, in my wife's family, we go out to lunch or dinner with their kids. As soon as you sit down at a table, they can't wait to give that kid an iPad, and they'll just order them anything. It's like setting your kid up for failure. Anyways, bunch of Sallies these days. Yeah, no, don't get me started. All right, let's keep rolling. I don't want to have to carry that shit around with me. Very funny. I'm going to tell you right now, on full volume. Oh God, dude, that is the fucking worst. And let me tell you right now, there's nothing worse. I had one. This is my last story, and then we'll keep talking about the board. I had one instance. Like, I think a lot of people have kids, and they forget that you have to raise a kid. Like, having a kid is one thing. Raising a kid is fucking hard. I'm on the subway, and there's a parent just sitting across from me on their phone, and the kid is just like screaming, watching something, screaming, and the parent is just doing nothing, watching her phone, and I'm just like, I'm trying to give him the fucking death stare. I want to say something so bad, but I also want to be. I don't want to end up on fucking World Star. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah, dude. The full volume on phones and iPad. Oh, man, there's a special place in hell. Especially people that watch this shit on an airplane. Loud ass kids, man, where their parents are just like, oh, he's a kid. He's just supposed to be loud. I was on a bus one time, packed bus, and these 2 kids are playing with each other, and that's fine. Kids play, screaming at the top of their lungs, and the parents are just standing there. Oh, our kids are so cute. They're playing with each other. And I'm just like, can you tell your kid to shut the fuck up? My kid, I would tell him to shut the fuck up. Have a little respect. Jesus. Anyways, remember the Boost Mobile chirp phones, DJ? Hell yeah. I used to work for Nextel. I sold Boost Mobile. All right, let's go. I know I could talk about this shit all day. All right, Green Bay Packers 9.5. Look, I'll give you a spoiler alert. All right, and then we're gonna move on. How can anybody warn me? How thick is the board today? Like, how much time do we need to devote to NBA and NHL? Because I'd like to talk a little bit. I know I just ranted Hi, sorry for the million questions. Send the owner wire information to the bank. Saying it need to be deleted process off because they're not applicable, like furniture, for example. Would you? Oh, God damn it! This is annoying. See what I'm saying? I got a corp thing right now I have to tend to, and I have to fucking a building manager can't figure out how to do this shit. Annoying. I'm thrown off. All right, I'm probably gonna have to attend to this. I might have to stop early. Yes. Let me just or just cross out and have my guys sign. Would you like me? Oh, yes. If you could mark it up, that would be fantastic. And I'll just sorry guys, the manager review to approve. I'm sorry, they're new at this, and I totally missed that. I'm out 12:30, but we'll be checking. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. NHL like 6 games. All right, cool. Not that girthy. All right, thank you. Medium. Tomorrow is thick. All right, so big day tomorrow. Cool. All right, let's get back into it. So I want to talk about the Lookaheads. I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. Somebody tell me if I shouldn't do this. Shh. Somebody tell me if I should not do this. I might want to fade Joe Barry again. I do. I might want to fade Joe Barry again. And props to Joe Barry. Listen, my best bet in the newsletter was the Cowboys team total over. I just want to be very clear. That was a lucky ass hit and a terrible bet. A terrible bet, a terrible analysis, a terrible everything. Sometimes you get lucky. All the bad beats, they come back around, you get lucky. So I just want to make it very clear. I know I am not him for that bet. I know that. I retweeted and I said, let's fucking go. Never a sweat, never a doubt. And somebody commented and they were like, oh, I love when cappers, tout their bet when it's for all the wrong reasons. I am fully aware of that. And I was just making a goof. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be too stubborn. I'll admit if I'm wrong and I'm like, hey, Joe Barry is just coaching really well. And the Packers defense is playing really well. King Castro, Subbank, 6-month or W King Castro. But I do want to do it this time because man, oh man, it's kind of like the Texans. Like, I don't want to fade the Packers because they're fun. I don't want to fade the Texans because I just love CJ Stroud. I think I love CJ Stroud more than I like Jordan Love, even though I bet on Jordan Love. It just kind of sounds stupid. I know. I don't know why I was a bitch about the Texans to tell you. But I just cannot see a world. I can't see a world where the Niners don't score 5 touchdowns. I just can't. And I know there's going to be some weather. I think the under got hit 50 right now. It's minus 110 each way. I think it was 50.5. It got moved a little bit. Or maybe it didn't move, but I heard, I think this morning on VSiN or something that people are expecting some bad weather. Man, I don't see the Niners punting. Sharks and Blackhawks? No, don't distract me. Wasn't the Cowboys defense supposed to be good too? Yeah, that's why instead of taking the game total, all I saw were points, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the Packers out of it because they're young, inexperienced, and the Cowboys defense is good. I respect Dan Quinn. Jesus. They fucking almost got over by themselves. Yeah, that's the fun thing is who's going to have a day against the Packers defense. I might do it. I might just fucking put my best bet in the newsletter. Newsletter at 1 and 2, by the way. Bummer. Greg flipped and went on the Eagles. What's up, Mojo? Come on, right here. Sorry, Mojo's coming in. Lay down, buddy. We went 1 and 2. Eagles, no. Greg's best bet, which is funny. He loved the Bucks like all week, and then he flipped. Don't even get me started. And then fucking Lions didn't cover. Oh, well. And I got lucky as shit. We got lucky. Should have been 0 and 3. I think I want to go back to fade Joe Barry, so I'm just going to give you a spoiler alert. I think I want to do Niners team total, my best bet. Yeah, that'll be fun. First half over? Yeah. Can we see the dog? Yeah, we're not showing you. I think I've shown you my dog before. Mojo. See Mojo? Mojo. Hey. What's up, little dog? Yeah, I don't know what he is. He's a pure mutt. Mojo was a rescue. We looked at 3 dogs, and Mojo was the calmest and chillest. We looked at 2. Unfortunately, we had to pass because they were just too hyper, too big. You can't have a big hyper dog in New York, man. Why do you like the first half of? I don't. I didn't say that. Somebody asked me. You can sprinkle so many players' touchdowns and be okay. Yeah. I will say though. Mojo licks a lot of piss. 2 TDs on. The one thing I loved for the Packers is Aaron Jones. He's getting healthier. He's running hard. He's playing great. He scored 3 touchdowns. And I'm thinking the Packers game script here is, especially if it's going to be raining, you're going to want to run the ball. They might be able to do that. Aaron Jones is good enough. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that concerns me. Is Aaron Jones being effective again? 9.5. I definitely lean Niners. I like him to score points. I'll probably just go back to it. I kind of expected a 35-14 game with the Packers Cowboys, or 38-14, because I did think the game would go over. Sorry, bad math. But I want to say that, hold on 1 second. All right, let me see what this lady responds. I want to say this could be that game. It's okay. I'll try to get it over to you ASAP. God damn it. All right. Cool. Worst case, if you can't, I can do it later around 2 p.m. Oh my God. Last time read the lease. There are certain related crossed out. Would you like me to mark it up? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's keep moving. So, yep, like the Niners. Ravens are nothing. Probably gonna be nothing for me. Like the Niners early. Like points. Probably gets over. I think the Niners team total will be my best bet. Bucks Lions. Special K, you in here? Man, oh man, I'll tell you right now, I respect the absolute shit out of the Lions, but I gotta ask. I have to ask. The Detroit Lions. I know they didn't cover, but they did beat the Rams. They fended off the trendiest dog in the playoffs. I know what the Bucks just did, but it was against the Eagles, arguably the worst team in the NFL last 7 weeks of the season. The Bucks were 3-point dogs at home against the Lions earlier in the season. They lost 20-6. The Lions just stayed under. The Bucks game stayed under. Do you guys not think? 2 things. I have 2 questions. Do you not think 6 points is absurdly low? And do you not think 48.5 is a little high? I can't believe the Lions aren't 7.5 point favorites. Can't believe it. Am I wrong? I agree, man. I thought it was going to be lower than that. The Bucs defense has been playing great. Bucs win. I don't know about winning, but I'm not trying to be a homer here. And I will say the funniest thing too that I don't know, I doubt you guys remember. You know how I went into the season as a Bucs fan, not really caring that much, thinking we were going to tank, not being good, 0 expectations. The game I started to buy in, and I got excited for, and I wore my Josh Freeman fucking jersey, and I went to the bar for 12 hours, watched football all day, and got excited for, was the Bucs Lions. And let me just tell you, it was miserable. It was fucking miserable. The Bucs. Now, granted, I thought the game was a little bit closer than it looked. The final score was 20-6. The Lions connected on a few big plays. If not for those big plays, it really would have been easily a 1-possession game, in my opinion. But I know that's easy to say. Well, of course, blah, 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 blah. I get it. I'm just saying, like, the Lions weren't going up and down the field like the Bucs were on the Eagles yesterday. You know what I mean? The Bucs, however, could really not do anything on offense. The Lions defense, which we know we don't really respect too much, they've been playing better. They're not even that good. The Bucs offense could really do nothing. I'm going to tell you right now, I think that line is short. I like the Bucs. I don't know if I'm betting the Bucs. I kind of want to. Fan bet Sunday 3:00. Maybe we'll fucking stream it. Let me fucking see if steak is available. I don't know what I'm doing, but I gotta call him right now. Bucs Eagles went under. Yeah, I know Lions Rams definitely did. Yes, Christina Crutch. That's what I'm thinking. Give me Laporte anytime touchdown. Yep. Baker 300 yards. Goff 300 yards. Sure. I mean, we know the Bucs run defense is excellent. Total was 43 the first time they played, and it's sort of under. Yep. Good point, Marty the Locksmith. And don't you think it's interesting? The Lions were -3 and they won by 14. So then, okay, you give, let's say you give 2 points for Tampa. The home field's not that much. So 5 on a neutral. Then you probably give 2.5, 3 for Detroit. Please leave your. All right. So then the Lions were 7.5, 8-point favorites. Now they're 6. I don't know, man. I do think Hutch will get after Baker. Hutchinson to get a sack last week. I thought about nuking it. I did not. Nuking, I mean like 2 or 3 units. I talked to Matt. Matt said he liked Myles Garrett. I liked Aiden Hutchinson. It was funny. I watched most of that Lions game, and he got really lucky to get that sack. Fucking Stafford falling down, and I was just thinking to myself, like, that would have been hilarious if that's how I won that bet. Bucks pressure Goff. It's a wrap. Yep. I mean, look, here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say. Just from my eyes and what they've seen. You could fade this, you can tail this, you can do nothing for it. What I saw from the Bucks and Baker, it's really hard to get overly excited because I know the Eagles defense is just awful. But man, Baker looked fucking good. The play calling was good. The offense is found a rhythm. And I say that just 2 weeks after they scored 9 points on the Panthers. I don't know if Baker's just gotten healthier. I don't know. I truly do not know. But wow, the offense looked amazing last night. And Rachaad White is a dog. I'll probably want to be on Rachaad White. And thank you to whoever. I know Javon and a couple other you guys. Well, see, I don't always agree with this because you're already emotionally invested. I don't feel obligated to bet my team in the playoffs. In fact, I'd like to avoid the double whammy. You lose money and you're heartbroken if they lose. That's true. I do respect the Panthers defense a little bit. Goff threw for 350 last time the Bucks pressured him. Fair enough. So anyways, I lean Bucks. Special K, do you think the line's a little short? I thought if you would ask me, I would have said it open 7.5. Cowboys, Packers, similar line. You don't ever think a line is short. I was yelling at Baker all game when the Texans played the Bucks. I feel like you heard me. I think the Bucks looked good because the Eagles are terrible. Fair enough. I do not argue that. I don't dispute that. Okay, last game. Man, oh man. Bills and Chiefs. You know what I thought at first about this game? I thought to myself, man, the Bills money line looks easy. That was my first thought. Bills minus 2.5, minus 140 on the money line. I thought to myself, the Bills money line looks easy. Total 46.5, moving under. But now I don't know. I'm starting to wonder. I know, but you know what, McKiffin? I thought the same thing. But now I'm wondering, don't you think your average person is probably going to want to take Andy Reid in this spot? Oh, sorry. I meant to say that. I meant to highlight that. Spags, going to dial it up. Chiefs quietly have one of the best defenses here. Snead absolutely bullied. Peak, McDuffie, all pro. Yeah, Snead looked awesome. Give me the Super Bowl winning coach. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think people are going to take the Super Bowl winning coach. I don't know if the Bills are that public. Mahomes, first road playoff game ever. Yep. We're not laying minus 2.5, 24. I know that. Mahomes' dog should be easy, right? Fair enough. I feel everyone will be on the Bills fading Mahomes' first ever playoff game. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Is that what he's at? 62.5. That seems high. Swifties will be hammering the Chiefs. Yep. Plus, the average person knows the Bills' defense has been killed by injuries. That's true. Pat technically played the Super Bowl as a road game. Did he? Is that what we're saying? I don't know about that. Josh Allen's doing it for the City Buff this year. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Had to have 4 touchdowns to go to overtime in KC. What? Are you talking to me or a comment? Josh Allen revenge for a couple years ago. Man, that really felt like the Bills' year. Yeah, I know the Super Bowls are neutral, but it's not. I don't think it's a road game. Like you're away from Kansas City. Thunder under. Is that what you're thinking against Tampa? Like that lady, that girl's gif. Well, maybe no. Well, that's true. It's a good point. With how good the Bills look and how bad the Chiefs have been, I would expect the Bills to be public. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know. I don't know what to think. The comment was funny saying it was on the road in the Super Bowl. Yeah. All right. So just quick recap. I don't know where I stand on this. I think my heart wants Buffalo. My heart really wants Buffalo. But my head is telling me Chiefs. I don't know where you guys stand, but my head is telling me Chiefs. So then the books will be Texans and Packers fans this weekend. Many sports books directors expect everyone to be Bills bettors this weekend. Wow. Okay. Yeah. People are going to overreact to the Chiefs offense against the poverty Dolphins. We are talking about a Chiefs offense that has been horrible this year. That's fair. He does run in the playoffs. Yep. Interested to see what the weather is going to be there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, where do you want to go next? Where do you want to go next? Do you want to go to the ice? Do you want to go to do you want to go to college basketball? Or is the slate poopy? That's a decent slate today. Ice, ice, ice. All right. All right. We're talking ice then. Let's fucking go. Let me do a little quick retweet. I got about 35 minutes. Let me see. Working on it now. These are certain sections that will need to be filled in or deleted by owner, for example, renewal. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. So annoyed. These fucking people, man. This is crazy. I don't know how to fill a fucking lease. My God. All right, let me just do a quick retweet. We're going to the ice. We're going to the ice. Hope you guys don't mind that I feel like it's a little corp that I retweet. Talking NHL slate now. All right. Sorry about that. CBB is fired today. Yeah, CBB disgusting. CBB will have to wait. So somebody's got to wait. I'm sorry. It's kind of like when I have an apartment and when you get multiple offers and you accept one and the other people are like, I can't believe it. What can I do? I'm like, somebody's got to be upset in this situation. It sucks. I'm sorry. All right, let's talk. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say Rangers. Somebody already said it was a Hagelin. That fucking Alabama, New Yorker. Fucking talk about square peg, round hole. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Here's what I'll tell you. First and foremost, I'll give the flowers to Jovan on the nuke piece. I believe he had the 5 units on the what was it? Penguins. Why am I blanking? Jovan had 5 units on the Penguins. I'm going to bring up Action Network right now. NHL. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I am seeing that there has been a 20-cent steam move, essentially. What do the percentage means on the team? LaCour, I wouldn't look too much into it with covers, but I think it's like the consensus of who thinks the team's going to win. So like 74% of the people on this voted that the Rangers are going to win this game. Don't look too much into it. I just like covers more so for the interface. It's easy to see the games and the matchups. But at the same time, I revert to the Action Network app just for the lines. You can use BetStamp. You can use Wager Talk, pregame. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. How much of the bets are which team, I believe? Something like that. Yeah. But don't just blindly fade it for that reason. You know what I mean? Because it's not totally accurate. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The Kraken on a back-to-back. They got shut out. I'm really upset I didn't have Jari shutout ticket last night, but I heard Jovan's pitch essentially on it from when he messaged me and thought it was great. I didn't have the stones necessarily get there with the Penguins. So instead, what I did was faded the Kraken on the team total under. So shout out to Jari. So the Kraken are coming off of a shutout, and they are now playing the Rangers. I guess we're going to have Igor in the Garden, Ooey Gooey Garden. The Rangers are 14-6 at home. They're not great on the puck line, though. They're 17-13. And we know the Kraken, they just snapped a 9-game losing streak. So the Kraken are now in a back-to-back playing the New York Rangers. I got to tell you, I know you're probably going to want to bet the New York Rangers, but let me just say something real quick. The Rangers are 27-13-2. The only thing I want to mention is this. They are regressing. And I think that it's not very surprising. I mean, they were unbelievable to start the year. But they've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 7 games. Okay. And their wins were against the Capitals, the Blackhawks, the Lightning, the Capitals, the Sabres. Not very good teams as of late. At the same time, I do think that the Kraken are due to cool off a little bit. But keep in mind, this is a team that was good last year that started off really poorly this year. They were due to get right, and they did get right after the break. So they hit their roadblock last night and lost to Pittsburgh. I don't know how I feel about fading them tonight. I do not know how I feel about fading them tonight. If anything, my money would probably be on the Kraken, and it probably would be on at puck line. I do like the under, even though the lines move 5.5 to 6. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think the Kraken can win this game. I think the Rangers are a good hockey team. I really do. They're playing a lot better than I expected them to play. Lafreniere has been great. Kreider has been awesome. Panarin is more aggressive. I really like how they look. Something is wrong with Igor. Something's wrong with Igor. The defense really hasn't been that great. Hagelin, I don't know where you stand on this game. As a Rangers fan, I'd be curious to know. Let's see what we got. A Frill Nugget. Rangers and Caps are both minus 200 FanDuel last night. Now Caps minus 184. Rangers Ducks and Kraken plus 1.5 were both 146. Ducks and Kraken 134. Kraken Ducks both on back-to-back. Ducks were in Florida. Kraken Pitt. Rags due for a skull fuck. Kraken haven't been this big of a dog on the road since November. Crids and Mika need to split up. Yeah, Mika hasn't really been doing that well this season, has he? I don't know what's up with him. I'll tell you, talk about a guy. He can snipe. He's got talent. Not really a lot of dog in Mika. Dreider in net for the Kraken. That's the reason for the line being that fat. W's. Thank you very much. Crides is a third liner. Caps minus 2.5 for the value. Mika's issue is he's playing with a bum. Are you talking about Kreider? You're saying Kreider's a bum? Ducks fourth game now. I haven't been back to back. Florida 5.5 Cups haven't covered. I can't bet on the fucking. I cannot bet on the fucking crowd. Do you think Kraken's a bum? Kreider's a bum. I think Kreider's been really good this year. Guy's scoring in fucking every other game. But you watch more Rangers hockey than I do, so I'll. Yeah. Okay. So the line move makes a little bit of sense. Oh wow. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna remove the lines from my equation. Rags are scoring 4+ tonight. I just don't know, Furl. I don't fucking know. I cannot say I like that. The other thing that's, the Kraken are going to be on their 5th game of their road trip, and then they have a night off, and then they go to Edmonton to finish it up. I like the Kraken. Since I've seen a stream. What's up, DJ? What's up, Michi? We're happy to have you back. Yeah, I can't tell you. The issue is Mika is trying to set up Kreider because Kreider can't set him up. Mika is a shooter. Yeah, Mika just needs to fucking shoot. All right, we're going to move on. But, man, I don't like the Rangers at any big price anymore. And I tweeted about this against the Caps. And granted, they did win. I think they were minus 225 up to 245. They did win, but they did not cover the puck line. So I hope I saved one or two of you some coin. I did get somebody that DM'd me and said they did not take the Rangers minus 1.5 because of my tweet. Yay, we like to hear it, although I have nothing to do with it. All right. Listen, I'm just going to tell you right now. Ottawa, you know how I feel about them. The Avalanche are minus 137 down to minus 118. There's a 20-cent move. No, we did not. Maybe. They did not. Keep in mind, I do think the Kraken be on a back-to-back is an obvious narrative, too, to fade them. And they have their backup goalie. It just seems too easy to me. You know how I feel about Ottawa. I think Ottawa's terrible. The Avalanche right now, what did they just do again? Oh, they lost to the Habs. Hey, W comparison last night. Remember I said, hey, if any of you guys like this comparison, let me know. I said the Habs last night was going to be like the Oilers and Red Wings. It's going to be tight. I didn't know that the fucking Red Wing or Habs were going to win outright. But yay, W comparison. Now, one of you said you liked that shit. Anyways, Crack just put on Nike. Yeah, no, I know. A bunch of the Kraken top players are sick. Okay, gotcha. It's good to know. Flu's going around. It is going around. A lot of people are sick. I just want to buy low on the Avs. I just don't like the fucking Senators. That's how I want to play this. Avs coming off of a fucking loss. You know how good the Avs are after they come off a loss too? Look at this. Look at the Avalanche when they come off a loss as of late. So they haven't lost back-to-back games since December 9th. Loss, win. Oh, they beat Ottawa last time. Hey, maybe this one will go under. Furl. This line makes no sense. It does. And typically, I want to make this very clear. When a line makes no sense, I usually go the opposite way. If the line looks short, I'm going to bet that team that people don't want. I don't believe in handouts. I think of it like the white van that says free candy. But there are sometimes I will pivot a little bit. And it's if I really have a strong opinion on the team. That is the Senators. I think I want to buy low. It's definitely chalk. Oh yeah, it's chalk over. So they were 6-4 last time they played, almost a month ago in Colorado, 6-4. If I'm not mistaken, didn't the Senators get out to a big lead? Yeah, they got out to, it was 4-2. It was 4-2. 4-2 Senators. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got to take the Avs here. I like the Avs. D-Jams, they only get up for games against teams because they want to upset. They don't care about the teams around them, and standings are below. So fade them in any game, not facing the teams. Beat the Stars, Avs, Rangers last year. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Saugard confirmed for Sens, first NHL start of the year. Wow. So man, I don't like fading. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a Brownlee. Can you confirm that? I like betting on a guy. W. Crutch. What happened? What did Crutch do? Oh, Crutch gifted a sub bank. W's. Basshead 31 with a new follow. What's up, Basshead? Welcome. Can we get back? Can we get back on for golf? Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna have BK see if BK wants to come on. So the Senator, you're telling me the Senator, this would be a nasty under. Nasty. Two goalies making their first start. Give me the Avs, man. Give me the fucking Avs. All right, let's keep moving. You guys want a lot of the it's Provettsov expected and Saugard confirmed. Got you. Okay, thank you. You guys want the Caps ladder? That's fine with me. Fine with me. I mean, listen, it's not Provettsov. Okay. If you guys want, what's the juice doing on that total? 6.5 down to 6. Wow. Could it be the Ducks team total under that I tried to snipe in Carolina and it didn't happen? Wow, you guys like okay. You guys like the Ducks? You guys like I'm sorry, you guys like the Ducks team total under. Well, yeah, okay. They fucking partied in Florida. They got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. And confirmed, not confirmed, but supposed to be Eustace Anunin. Excuse me, W indigestion. Is Eustace Anunin, is he the AHL guy? Is that what he is? Maybe. All right, let's go to Kings Stars. I'll take your word for it on the Caps. I don't think I'm going to get there. 6.5 down to 6, even juice on the total. I'm good with the under. I mean, who's in net for the Capitals? Oop, ad break. Damn, that's weird. Aren't you subbed? It says you're subbed. Kemper. Okay, Kemper shutout maybe. Cride's first goal scored. DJen forgot to say that in the Rags game. Yeah, I know. Every time I talk about when I go to a Rangers game, he's always the first scorer. Not even kidding. Not that I'm going tonight or anything. I can't do that. But yeah, okay. So the Kings just won. W hit the Kings last night on the money line. Finally broke the streak. Don't you think the Stars are a little obvious here? Mm-hmm. Kind of do too. Don't you think the Stars are too obvious here? I do. Kings are on a back-to-back. Stars are coming off a loss too and rested. Oh no, I'm sorry. I only remembered the Nashville game. So they're coming off 2 days rest. Oh, I'll tell you what I like, boys. I'll tell you what I like. You know the old system. Haven't done this in a long time. Have not done this in a long time. You know the old system, though. Kings have been a first period wagon for me, and damn it, my massage threw me off, and I apologize because it was a 6 p.m. game. I took the Kings on the money line, but I texted Javon this. I like the Kings early. The Kings come out early. A hungry dog on the road. I think the Kings staying hungry. I'm going to bet. I love that bet somebody told me about. Nobody's taking credit for this, but I love it, and I've done it with the Kings. I'm going to do it again. Kings to score a first period goal. I don't even care who's in net for the Stars. It could be fucking Andre. I don't give a shit. Love the Kings. Ooh, that's not good. 1-4 back-to-back off a win. That's not good. Oh, boots on ground for the game. W. Basshead, welcome new follower as well. Assuming you're a Stars fan. Yeah, get in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord already. I see we got some heads in here, 165. W's, love it. We've got about road teams always scores first in Dallas. So that's good to know. Stars game tonight. In the last 8 games I've seen this year, 4 have gone to OT. All right, W's. Hey, board review squatty potty. The squatty potty. The board review squatty potty. The Discord is free to join up. Get your ass in the Discord. Again, I had this rant a little bit. I'm very, very corp slammed, stressed like a motherfucker. I don't need your empathy, but thank you. When I get these deals wrapped up, I'm going to be more active in the Discord daily. A little bit more descriptive on why I like the plays, kind of recapping the streams if you can't make it, and whatnot. So, anyways, get in the Discord. I'll be in there hopefully next week after I get this shit wrapped up. Did you give your thoughts on Sharks Blackhawks? Hagelin, no. Oh, hold on. Steak's calling me real quick. Hey, Steak, quick question.
Yes.
Are you around Sunday for the Bucks-Lions game?
Yes.
Do you maybe want to live sweat it?
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Okay. All right, cool. That's all I want to know. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right, we might live sweat the Lions-Bucks game. That actually would be a lot of fun. All right, let's did you give your thought? No. If you're going to take Ducks team 2, why wouldn't you take some value with the Caps 2.5? Yeah, that's fair. Nikki, I'm not talking you off that at all. Just to be clear. Okay, so just a recap for you, because I know we got some new people that showed up. I do not like the Rangers tonight, and I am a Rangers fan. I if anything, I lean the Kraken, not necessarily to win, but to keep it close. +1.5. I like the Avs because fuck the Senators. I'm not a Senators guy. Ducks team total under, Caps puck line, all line, whatever you want to do is fine with me. I'm going back to the Kings too. I'm going to go to the Kings. Hungry dogs. Just got to win back to back. Fuck the Stars. Fat and happy. 2 nights off. Just beat the Blackhawks. I think the Kings take it to them. That's what I think. All right, let's talk Jets and Islanders. Last 4 games of the slate, and then we'll pivot. See how much time we have. I do have a hard stop at 20 minutes. Javon, you had an interesting point about this. We were talking about this game. Javon. By the way, Javon, if there's a slate this week that you want to come up and talk puck, just let me know. I have not been able to really look ahead that much. Just been too slammed, but I'm happy to have you on anytime. The Jets, the Islanders played a back-to-back last night. Kind of in what we call a look-ahead spot, right? Steak has been going to a lot of games. Yeah, I know. Steak does go to a lot of games, and he flies to a lot of games. He's a diehard fucking sports guy. Like the over, but very gross. Cool. I'm into that. The Islanders put up a poopy performance against the Wild last night, but they were in a bit of a look-ahead, I think. I don't believe the Islanders to be a very good team. I think the over is gross. That's an interesting look for him. Kyle Connor is back. Okay. Does he move the line? Steak is loaded. No, Steak is not loaded. Steak is not cash rich because he's got a lot of money. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's fine, but he's got a lot of money invested. He that guy is just his money. He wants his money to make money, but no, he's not loaded. Okay, here we go. We got a 5-cent move to the Jets. From 180-ish to 185, total 6.5, down to 6. The under is -115. Oof, geez. Okay. So you're saying don't get cute. Don't get cute with the Islanders. Bert, say less. You don't need to twist my arm. Jets got to win this game. Yeah, that would be a good under. Is that one that makes too much sense? It is. So therefore, when I take an under that makes sense, it never hits. So I'd probably have to go with the nasty over here. Fade the steam. 6.5. Also, a 6.5 opener is weird. Isn't a 6.5 opener weird? Guys, the Islanders have been a good over team as of late, 6-4 in their last 10, but the Jets are terrible. That's nasty because we know that the what's the record the Jets have right now? They've held bets down Winnipeg totals. Yeah. Right, because the Jets have held their opponents under their team total for how many games in a row? An insane run, like 16 of 18, maybe 17 or 19, something like that. You guys got to know. You ought to know how I feel to remind you of the mess you made when you get away. Sorry, I got distracted. So I have one thought on this game. Why is there a big move to the Sharks? I mean, to the Blackhawks. I'm saying the Blackhawks went -115, 115 to 140. Don't look at covers. Listen to me. Eyes there, ears here. Blackhawks, according to Action Network, 25-cent move. Why? Why would money be hitting the Blackhawks? You know what? I would back it. Because the Sharks were just a fishy plus price. Shout out to the BTL guys for sniffing that out. And they came through against the Canadians. You think they're going to do it again? I don't. The Sharks are terrible. The Sharks are absolutely terrible. We know this. The Blackhawks aren't good either, but they're better at home. They are better at home, but they've lost 3 in a row. Of course they beat the fucking Flames. Bunch of dickheads. Sharks just got shut out for Sabres yesterday. How about a gross over? Is this a gross over? Neither team's good to the over. We got 5.5, 5.5. Under was plus 115. Now it's minus 105. So money's hitting the under. Or the game in a shootout. Sharks not being shut out. 1-5. 4-60 under. Scored 1 goal or less in the last 7. Wow. W. Burt, man. W. Burt. W. Burt. Thank you for the Burt nuggets. By the way, that's what I'll do. I'll post those in the on Twitter. W. Burt. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I don't like that it's 4-6 to the under. I'm not opposed to the over. I can see a little bit of a shootout. All right, we got 2 more games. Man, my throat is scratchy. My throat is scratchy. Hold on. Okay. Flames and the Yotes. I got to tell you, this is just a matchup I don't want to get involved with. 2 teams that are kind of hard to read. The Yotes on the road. They're 8-9-2 on the road. The Flames are better at home. You like Yotes now? For what I was going to say is maybe an under. Under was minus 115. Juice is going towards the over now. You guys like the Yotes? What have the Coyotes been doing? I mean, what have the Flames been doing? Flames are on a 3-game winning streak. Wow. First game back after a road trip. I'm down. I'm okay to fade that narrative, but they have had 2 days off, so they've been adjusted. Is this the first game for the Coyotes on their road trip? No. Oh, come on. They're coming off a 6-0 win. Damn. Huh. I can't tell you that I'm like eager to get involved. Yeah, okay, Bert. I'm kind of with you. I like this under. I think it's a 3-2 game. Last one. All I have to say is one thing. I have to say one thing about this game. This Leafs-Oilers game. Does anybody think the Leafs are going to win this game? And these are the types of games the Leafs win. That's what I think. And the Leafs are actually kind of good on the road. They're 11-3 and they've lost 6 games in overtime. Zach, you do? The Leafs win these games on the road. I mean, look at what they did. Remember when the Kings are fucking awesome at this time too. Lost 3-0 on the road. At the Rangers, 7-3. There's another road game. Oh, I guess not so many examples. I'm trying to look for road games against good teams. Okay. Boston lost in overtime. Dallas won. Road games against good teams, not so much against the Panthers. But I could just see the fucking Leafs winning this game. Oil under 5.5, 4 in a row. Oil last 4, 2-3, 2-2. Leafs 3-2-3. I think it absolutely soars, but I feel better about if the Sens go under. Okay, interesting. This is the Martin Jones get right spot. Ooh, I don't hate that at all. Not one fucking bit. Furnace with a new follower. What's up, Furnace? Okay. I don't hate that one bit. All right, so here's what I'll say. I'm going to run it back for you guys. Here's what I like on the ice tonight. Iceman cometh. Here's what I like on the ice tonight. I like the Kraken. I like the Avs. I like the Kings. I like the Kings to score a goal in the first period. Jets over is pretty nasty. Can't say I love it. Blackhawks probably not going to get there. Don't love anything in the Flames games. Probably under, and I like the Leafs. Probably going to play the Leafs. Take the over 9.5 plus 5-1 shit soaring. Okay. All right. Should we take a look at CBB and then I got to shut it down. Oops. 1 second. Okay. Oh, wow. We got a good game. We got a good fucking game. Tennessee and the Gators, 9.5. That's a lot of points. 5 o'clock too. Wow. Is it odd? I'm tempted. Don't shut us down. Dalton then has been on a heater for Tennessee, sitting at 70 points. Wow, Schwammy. Interesting. No midday sweat since he rolls. Yeah, we're not there yet. They moved it up because of the snow here in Knoxville. Oh, wow. There's also Iowa State and PI too. Jeez. Well, I feel like that's a lot of points and it's a lot of respect. But is it odd that I'm going to pull up Action Network for a second. Is it odd that I still think I leaned the Gators 10 to 9.5? I think I like the Gators. Tennessee next game is hosting Bama. Oh, wow. Yeah, but the Gators, can you look ahead to the Gators? I mean, they're still kind of a good team, right? Or no. I don't know. All right, hold on. We're going to fly through this real quick, but let me let's see. Running through the CBB slate. Gators 0-2 on the road and 0-2 ATS. I think I like the Gators. Bama's bigger rivalry. Yeah, the Gators are good. That's kind of what I think too. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I certainly don't love it, but I think I like it. Although also that's a really high total for a Tennessee game. I know the Gators can score, but almost 160. I mean, is this a normal total for Florida? Yeah, I guess it is. They're seeing 170s and they go over a lot. Okay, fine. So I think the Gators can score. They can score, but they can't defend. Look how the total is. That's what I'm just saying that. Yep, just saying that. Screams points. Holy shit. Yep. Normal for the Gators, though. Not so much for Tennessee. So maybe both teams score. West Carolina, Samford. Not really seeing anything there. Xavier. Xavier, 5.5. Butler, 1-3 on the road. Kind of lean Xavier here. Anybody else lean Xavier? Seemed like a lot of respect. I mean, Butler's 1-3 ATS on the road. Xavier first half. Yeah, I kind of like that. You're torn about St. John's money line. Seton Hall, bigger off a big underdog win. Butler, St. John's road faves. Okay, one game at a time. One game at a time. Who did? Lost 5 went over, by the way. The last 5 Big East games went over the total, by the way. Gotcha. Okay. Could it be a little bit of a look at spot for Bama too? I hate this when you talk about the matchup that's coming. I don't like the look at spot for both teams. So it's like I want to go one or the other. And the one thing I guess I'd say is that's a big number for Alabama. That is a big number for Alabama. I'd be a little bit more comfortable going Gators than Missouri personally. That's just my stupid ass thoughts. Yeah, I saw Buzz say this. In our guy Money Plays, Steve Gordon. Xavier is off a big road win. Okay. Then I'm probably not going to bet them. Got to go back. Got to go to Duquesne. I didn't even bet Duquesne, but I heard a lot of smart people betting them, and they fucked everybody. So I'm good to go back to Duquesne here. And I kind of compare this to, I like to do this a lot with games. This is kind of like Marist the other day. I bet them. I don't know if anybody else did when they lost outright as a short favorite. Then they were a 2.5 point favorite, went back to them and they covered. Kind of feel like that's Duquesne here. Purdue in Indiana. Oof. That's the 9.5 point favorite I like. That's the 9.5 point favorite I like. Does Indiana score? Is that a high total for them? Man, isn't that a big number? And they just lost their last road game. Daddy's back. What's up, Daddy Units? You can't fade Indiana at home. Watch me. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, 7-2 suited? New follower, W's. Yeah, I don't know here, man. I think Penn State is a big home dog that covers over Indiana. Okay. W stream, late A's. You're into it? All right, sweet. I'm happy to hear that. All right. I like Purdue. Ohio. Indiana gives up a lot of open threes that haven't been going in. Gotcha. The defense is awful. Okay. Ohio. Nothing really speaking to me there. Money going towards Bowling Green. Kind of interested in Bowling Green here. Is anybody interested in Bowling Green? Miami of Ohio, 6-2 at home. Let's take a look. Let's see what Action Network says. Hold on, let me check my text real quick. Nothing yet. Going at 1. Let's see. Here we go. Oh no. So Bowling Green according to action was 1. Now they're minus 1.5. So some money is hitting Bowling Green. Okay. I mean, I got scared. To fade that dog to fave move. I liked Iowa yesterday. I got scared to fade that dog to fave move with Minnesota. Shout out to anybody who ended up playing Iowa. I thought that was a good read, although Minnesota kind of looked, like system-wise like they were the play. I'm kind of thinking I like Bowling Green here. I don't know if I'm getting duped. You guys can tell me. What website you using? I am using covers.com. Iowa was free. Yep, that was a good look. Akron and WMU. Akron 7-0 at home. I'm not really seeing anything there that looks weird. EMU. Whoa. See, this is the problem. I like Ball State too. I don't like Bowling Green and Ball State. I don't like both of those. 1-5 on the road, 2-4 ATS against a 6-2 home team. How is it not Ball State? Got to fade the 1.5, 3.5 home fade. That's fine with that. Fine with that. How do we not like Ball State here? I got to keep an eye on Ball State. Ball State +1 to 1.5. Say that again. I was putting my headphones in. Covers. EMU. Both teams are off losses. Buzz likes Ball State. Hey, that's enough for me. Buzz, the Ball Sack State king. I'm in. Enough said. I'm on fucking Ball State. What's up, K-Sav? Fuck the Ball Sack States. Yeah. Okay, fine. Cuse and Pitt. That total look low? No problem, Ravens Nation. Good luck this weekend. Is that, yeah, covers.com. Is that low? Is that low total for Syracuse? I feel like they score. 157, 154, 151. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. Guys, I apologize. I have to end abruptly. Syracuse has scored less than 73 straight games. Square over, but it will pay. MJ, you think so? I mean, look at their games, though. Over 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the last 5 have gone over, and the totals have all been 148, 151. I don't know. It just seems a little low to me. 145 seems low, but I see what you're saying in terms of them and their scoring with their defense, too. Guys, I got to end. I'm sorry. I got to be somewhere at 1 o'clock, and they just called. They said they're ready for me. I'm going to shut it down. Anybody that we should raid right now? Owner's box is live, I think. Owner's box is live. Let's raid Owner's box. GG's. I'll check you guys later. Let me make it through this week unscathed and hopefully with a fucking paycheck, and we will crank up everything next week. Bert W's, thank you very much. Jake Jack, Book It is live. They got it's fucking Mikey Over's show today. Good luck. I wish all the best for Mikey Overs in his show, but no, I can't. He doesn't like me, so I can't rate him. Owners box sports, I think. There we go. Okay. Q says Judah Mintz. I don't know who that is. By the way, there's a guy on Georgetown named Supreme. That's pretty cool. A name Supreme is fucking cool. All right, we're going to raid. I will check you guys later. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.